Amidst all the daily headlines and news right now, it is very difficult to see through the next few months for a lot of traders and investors, and quite frankly, maybe a little bit confusing to even follow what's going on in any sort of logical manner. So we want to today take a little bit of a step back and look at an opportunity that we think through the longer term lens of maybe 12 to 24 months is an opportunity that could fold out quite nicely for investors. Remember, there's always a time to invest and there's a time to trade, and there's ways you can trade around core positions. Right now we're looking at a longer term idea. So what I will do is quickly flip the charts or flip the screen and have us take a look at a company called United Rentals. And in full disclosure, we have already offered this idea to our investors. We are in this position ourselves as a long-term investment as well. What we're looking at here is a company that allows you to do equipment rental, anything from concrete machines to forklifts and all those kinds of things. And what we think is that there's a pretty good chance of at some point some sort of infrastructure spending to start coming through in the United States at some point over the next 12 to 24 months. Whether that is a massive bill, we don't know, but we do think there's a strong tendency for that to happen. And one of the companies that would act well, or should be able to benefit from that, I should say, would be this company called United Rentals. Ticker symbol is URI. You can see, for the most part, this stock, if you want to look at the stock itself, hasn't really done anything since March 2018, which, by the way, is not very different from the average stock in the S&P 500. If you take the equal-weighted S&P 500, you'll see that it actually hasn't done much since early 2018. So keep that in mind. But we do think this one here has an opportunity to really start working through a 12 to 24 month lens, and technically it lines up nicely as well. It is currently just kind of consolidating below those 2018 highs, which is nice. It's got a whole bunch of sort of rounding bottoms, if you want to be very technical about it. That does make a lot of sense to ultimately kind of power the stock higher. There's a plenty of momentum in terms of money looking to allocate to infrastructure plays through our research, through our discussion with institutional investors and other deep-pocketed investors on a weekly basis. And we do think this is a stock that could work. We wouldn't want to be too, again, this is not a short-term call, but we do think something in the order of at least 220 on the upside does make sense over time. So just thought we would give you a bit of an idea here today. Hope it makes sense. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Give us a thumbs up, like, and we'll see you soon.